How do you feel about the car?
So the car is amazing and I love it. Speed, iko sawa, and the torque. When we are coming from Mombasa, it was easy for us to overtake those trailers and trucks. So yeah, it's worth it, and I feel like it's purely new, because of the mileage.
And today is another day of reviews. I'm very happy because cars have started to arrive from Japan, and today we are going to review a Nissan Note e-Power 2020 medalist that I told you that it will be coming to us very soon, and we thank God that it has arrived. So let me turn my camera and show you where I have parked. So that is the car that we are going to review. I will tell you everything about the cost. Kama you are planning to import a Nissan Note e-Power, so this will serve as an example. So many things happened between the time we placed the order and the time we cleared, and that is the story I want to show you. So let's go, guys. Let me take you there. Okay? So you can already see our signature is there. We really need to work on our branding. So this one is not really likable, but we are going to do something on that. As you can see, is a 2020 Nissan Note e-Power medalist. So is a Nissan Note medalist e-Power. So let me show you. So we cleared this car not long time ago. I think like 3 weeks ago, because we have been waiting for the number plates. And then what KR did to us with regard to this car, guys, I already told you. I told you that the tax for this car was something around 290,000. By the time that the car arrived, we paid 560. So there was an increase of around 250,000. So the total added cost of this car, I will tell you towards the end. But I want just to show you around so that you guys can appreciate what kind of cars we bring. So it is fully loaded, iko na fog light, iko na front parking sensors. Of course, tumeweka hapo, tumetoa number plate so that you guys, we can keep our customer details sometimes confidential. Unaona iko na hizo chrome lining, very beautiful there. You can also see, I really don't know what this antenna is for. A lot of people say it is a parking sensor, but I want you guys to tell me if you have any idea of what that is. A lot of people say it's a parking sensor, but I have no idea what this antenna is for. You can see the rims are very good. I think it is 14 size rims, alloy rims. Okay, zero scratch. This was a grade 4.5. You will see it around. Note e-Power logo there. Iko na 360-degree camera there. You can see it. Sawa. And then unaona iko na indicators on the side mirror, and just seeing it from a distance, guys, this car has zero scratch. If you see what I am seeing, it has zero scratch. So I think I've shown you the 360 degrees. Okay, also from the back you can see it has parking sensors. So let me get into the interior so that you guys can see what this car comes with. Right, so this being a medalist version of the Nissan Note, you can expect the highest specs. Okay, so definitely you will never see power seat on this kind of cars, but you are seeing it has half leather. Okay, so it is half leather. You can see here it's leather, and then in the middle it's breathable fabric, which is quite comfortable. And then the seat colors, guys, you can see how they look like. So that is the first thing I want to show you. Let me open the back seat and show you how spacious this car is. I don't know if I can get in there and show you how I fit my legs. It's a very spacious car. Let me see how I get in there. Okay, you see? Okay, you see my leg space? All right, and then head space, very spacious. Can you see? I can even lean back and stretch my legs towards the front. So it's such a beautiful car. And let me show you now the side of the co-driver and the side of the driver, and hopefully I'll be able to ignite the car and we do a test drive with you guys. So let me do this. So the first thing I want to show you guys, definitely my most proud moment when I import cars is the condition. Okay, so the condition of this car, as you can see, let me turn it off. Where is the turn off button? Yeah, I've turned it off. So let me close the door so that we can reduce the noise. Guys, I want you to see the mileage. Okay, the mileage of this car is just 27,000 kilometers, and it came with around 26,000. So he has been driving a lot even without the number plates. So 27,000 kilometers, grade 4.5. So 27,000 kilometers, grade 4.5. I want to show you the average fuel consumption. It's 25.3 kilometers with a liter. So tell me which other car can give you that kind of fuel consumption, no matter the price on this car. I think this fuel consumption is worth it. Instead of you going for an e-power, I believe that the e-power version, no matter the tax, it will still give you good fuel efficiency, because then an e-power will give you something around 16-17 kilometers with a liter, which is way too low. So now, as you can imagine, being a medalist, you can see it has steering controls on both sides. Okay, so you can see hii ni mambo za infotainment na hizi ni mambo za safety driving, so cruise controls, and I think these are some other things related, you know, to how you drive. Sasawa, but this one is more of infotainment and how you control your music and receiving the phone call and those kind of stuff. Iko na back facing camera, na on this other side iko na front facing camera, so ina record videos mara mbili. Kuna video ya ndani ya gari inachukua almost 360, inachukua hadi driver, na pia inachukua side ya mbele. This car, as you can imagine, being a 25,000 kilometer car, so even the original manufacturer manual is still here. So this is what I want to show you, because a lot of people wonder what kind of engine oil should you use on this car and many other cars. So if you bring extremely low mileage cars, they still maintain their original car manuals. So this manual, it's extremely important. Let me tell you, if you are an owner of Nissan Note, you need to read this thing very, very closely. Yes, it is true, it is in Japanese, but technology of interpretation nowadays, it has, or translation, it has enhanced. So if you open your Google Translate, there is an icon of Google Lens. So you just turn it here and you are able to read all these things in English. So it will tell you everything that you need to do in terms of repairing, making manual adjustment. And let me tell you, you see, like in these developed countries in Japan or even in the US, a lot of people make repairs of their cars at home, because if you have the manual and you have tools at the garage, you can do a lot of repairs by yourself. So you just need to know what are you supposed to be repairing. You read and then you execute. So this is one of the biggest assets that comes with this car that Nissan Note owners can benefit from. So ukienda pale kwa mechanic, asikwambie sijui no. Follow the manufacturer instruction and your car will not have any issue. So hiyo gari inakuja na two storage, as you can see. Kuna hiyo na kuna hii. Okay? Being a medalist, mnaona vile finishing yake iko sawa. Okay? Iko na some, let's say, nice finishing that you don't find in a regular medalist. Viti kama kawaida ni half leather. Okay? Na then you take advantage of this armrest. So unakuta the center seat, when you are on this back seat, inatumika kama armrest, and then you can fold it back, na pia inakuwa kiti ya mtu mdogo. And then unaona ikanakuja na very good headrest. All of them are leather. Okay? And then the roof is extremely clean. I told you guys this is a grade 4 car, so nothing to worry about. So let me show you the boot space, how clean it is, so that we can see how it looks. All right, so it also has this boot cover, so that when you are storing things in the boot, they are not seen by the people you are carrying. And you can see this boot cover, it's extremely strong. This is not like the normal boot covers that are simple fabric. So this one looks like very strong plastic cover that is, even if you put things here, it cannot fall back. and then ideally unaona haina any issue, imekuja na battery yake, kila kitu iko in place. This place has zero scratch, tells you the condition of this car is extremely good as new, so nothing much to talk about. So I think this car is worth the money we got it for. So that's what I want to just tell you in a minute, and I hope you guys will be together in your next journey of importation. We are done with the review, and this car, to be honest, it was supposed to arrive in Kenya at around 1.25 in our initial calculations, but now KRA did their own thing, and this car now arrived at around 1.5 plus, I think 1.52 or 1.55. I need to compute all the mathematics. But remember, the owner went to Mombasa to pick it, so we did not bring it with a carrier. There is no dealer in Kenya today that can sell this car below 1.7. If you find a dealer selling a Nissan Note Medalist 2020 below 25,000 kilometers, okay, at a price less than 1.7, 1.8, run away. This is a grade 4.5, and what we tell you guys is that when we bring cars below 30,000 kilometers, below 50,000 kilometers, grade 4.5, it is to give you confidence in ownership. What I hate to see in people's daily routine is owning a car with fears that car could develop issues one day, and that is what Explore Imports guarantees you, that this car, when it comes, you will have nothing to worry about. You will own this car with confidence for the next many years. So if you need a car like this one, let me know. Probably an medalist will be slightly cheaper, okay? So we have already brought 3 Nissan Notes. Right now, let me call the car owner and he'll be very quickly what he thinks about this car, and then tumalizia hapo. So guys, as you can see now, ni ile time ya kuinterview the owner of the car. Pia nimewaambia watu naleteaga magari saa zingine wanataka ku maintain confidentiality, so I'll just ask him about a few questions. Unaona pia nimemdeliveria number plates hizo ameshika, so sitamtaja jina but nitamuuliza just 1 or 2 questions. Nimuulize, how was your journey with the Explore Imports until this car arrived to you?
My journey was excellent. I can't complain. The process was seamless. Hakukuwa na issue, but it took long. Yeah. Yes. So this journey started in Feb, and I got my car last weekend. Yeah, so that's about 4 months or 3 months. Yeah.
So if we are talking of Feb, so do you remember the date in Feb?
Early Feb. Let's say early Feb. Yeah.
So Feb, March, April, May, June. So like 4 months. Do you know why it was late?
So the reason it was late because the selection took about, let's say, 3 weeks. Yeah, before we decided this is the car we are going to settle with, and then the flight from Japan to here took about 1 month or so, and then now the NTSA number plate took almost a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you. I think that one makes sense completely, because it took, let's say, a month before we get the car. Then after we got the car was, let's say, up to Mombasa in 2 months or 2 months plus 2 weeks. And then in Mombasa, the car was stuck because of the number plates. So I think that one completely makes sense, because ideally we give 2 months from purchase to arrival to Mombasa. But before purchase and after arrival, there could be some additional delays. So how do you feel about the car?
So the car is amazing and I love it. Speed, iko sawa, and the torque. When we are coming from Mombasa, it was easy for us to overtake those trailers and trucks. Yeah, so I can't complain about the car. Yeah, it's so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what about KRA? I know they did something that was very unpredictable, but how did it affect you?
So KRA, so my budget was around 1.3. Yeah, thereabout. And I knew that's what is going to happen. But the moment I heard about KRA, so my budget, so the total cost, let's say the total cost up to now, it's around 1.6 because of KRA. KRA added around to 20,000. Yeah, chi inauma sana. Ukijua wengine wali import with a cheaper import duty, and as we are importing with more. Yeah.
All right. And what was your worst experience while importing? Is there something that you went through that you feel it wasn't right, made you almost feel like this was a wrong decision?
So at the point where I felt like this is the wrong position is because of the budget and the career how it came about. So I was thinking if we could have reversed the whole process before that career came about, it would have been okay. I would have gone with a cheaper car or select another car, yeah, which is not affected by KRA. So KRA was the biggest disappointment, and then NTSA at some point, because even when you're coming without number plate, we are harassed by police officers along the way. Yeah.
All right. So we are very grateful for the opportunity you gave us and also for accepting to be interviewed. So guys, if you have not watched our previous video, this is a Nissan Note e-Power 2020 medalist. So fully loaded. It has half leather. It has cruise controls. It has both steering controls. On the other side, it has armrest, parking sensors, fog light, everything that you can imagine in a Nissan Note e-Power. And we imported it from Japan at a total cost of around 1.6, but it was supposed to arrive at around 1.35, but KRA did their thing, so it became extra expensive by around 220,000. But this car is only 25,000 kilometers, and it was grade 4.5. So the owner says no matter what KRA did, which was completely unpredictable, he got a better deal because the car was almost brand new. So if you want to bring a similar car from Japan, Explore Imports, we are your plug. We'll give you a car and also help you in duty estimation. And we hope that KRA will never do the thing they did the last 3 months, because the duty review was extremely radical, that they doubled tax for some cars. And cars like Sienta, for example, Toyota Sienta, you will not find them again in the Kenyan market below 2 million. Because right now the Toyota Sienta hybrid, the tax moved from around 300 to 550. So that car, if it was being sold at around 1.6, 1.7, expect it to be sold at around 2 million. So it was a bit unfortunate for our client, but at the end of the day, it is good that you import a very, very quality car, so that no matter what happens, no matter the delays, no matter KRA, you will say, the worth was worth it. The waiting was worth it, because you are waiting for a car that is extremely clean. So reach out to us. Our number is there, and we'll help you bring such a car from Japan to Kenya. So cheers, guys, and see you in my next video. I will have a lot of reviews this week.
Yeah, the weight can be maybe the downside of it, but you'll save a lot.
Actually, I tried to buy it locally. They were giving it at 2.1. But so I feel maybe I spend 1.68 there about. So
it has been a very good experience, as in you've assisted me. I'm so grateful.
The process itself imekuwa very smooth. So for that I would want to thank you.
Na given the experience yenye tumekuwa nayo na gari yenye tulipata, I don't think I can buy a car in Kenya again.